Greetings, everybody. If you'd like to see my thinking for independent practice, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to read the question. In the following reaction, it is found that 23 grams of H2O can be produced from H2. It is found that 92 grams of H2O can be produced from O2. Which reactant is the limiting reactant and which is the excess reactant? Now, I don't really like this question because you have to be very, very, very careful. In almost every example we've given you, we give you the reactants first in the problem and then the product. But here they start with the product. I know this is my product because look at my equation here. This and this make this. All right, so H2 gas plus O2 gas makes water. We all know that. All right, so another way to say it is, so we know that if I use up all of my hydrogen gas, all of my H2, I can make 23 grams of water. If I use up all of my oxygen, I can make 92 grams of water. So which one makes less water? This one, H2, because it only makes 23 compared to 92. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write that my limiting reactant is my excess reactant is going to be O2. Explain how I knew what the limiting reactant was. The limiting reactant is H2. I'm going to do it shortly because on Screencast-O-Matic I can only record for X number of minutes before it cuts off. H2 because it produced less product. My product was H2O. So getting to these answers is actually pretty easy. What's really difficult about this is really understanding what limiting reactant is. It's not always a thing that you have the less of. It's a thing that's going to run out first in an equation. All right, and we'll get into that more. Today, getting the answer is pretty easy, but it is going to get much more challenging. I would say much more confusing. Great, here we go. Let's move on. So we calculate the 75.8 moles, right? So 78.5 moles of H2O gas, so that's like water vapor. You can calculate the 6.8 moles can be created from, I gotta zoom out again, from a specific amount of H2S gas. Which reactant is the limiting reactant and which reactant is the excess reactant? Okay, super complicated problem. It's telling us our product first, right here and right here. For now, these numbers will make a huge difference in the future, but for now, all we're looking for is this. If we have O2 gas and we use all of it up, we can make 78.5 moles. If we have H2S gas, which is this one, if we use all of it up, we can only make 6.8 moles. So this is the one that limits us from making any more. The most it will possibly be able to make is 6.8 because that's all we have in our ingredients. So that's one way to think about it. So again, finding the answers for these right now are pretty easy. So I know that my limiting reactant is going to be H2S. Write that in. And remember, bonus points if you can remember how to name this. Dihydrogen monosulfide. My excess reactant is going to be the thing that I have plenty of O2. I have O2 for days, right? Plenty of O2. How do I know that my excess reactant was O2? O2 because it produced more of the product. Things that wouldn't make sense here, an example of an answer that wouldn't be very good is sorry. Which question are we on? Yeah. O2 because it's bigger, or H2S because it's smaller. It's going to get more complicated than this, but since this is what we have for now, let's just keep going. Same thing here. This is key too. I wonder if this is a typo. See, milliliters and liters. Not only does O2 gas produce a tiny fraction of what can be made from H2S gas. So I don't know if this was a typo. Maybe it was just supposed to be liters, whatever. But what I do know that O2 gas produces far, 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 far less of our product than H2S gas. So I have tons of H2S gas. I can produce this much liters. Think about liters. This is like a couple gallons, right? This is a couple of gallons of of water vapor. This is like, gosh, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of a test tube. So I know that my limiting reactant is going to be O2, and my excess reactant is H2S. Great. I hope that was helpful. Oh, we got one more. All right. Cardi B, who I'm assuming is a celebrity, is making tacos. She has 8 tortillas, 12 scoops of this stuff, carne asada, and tons, unlimited amount of salsa. This is her recipe. That's what you can think about every reaction like, a recipe. Okay? Which ingredient is a limiting reactant? What is she going to run out of first, right? So which thing? So another way to do this is take every ingredient you have and what's the most product you can make. So I have unlimited amounts of salsa. So in theory, I could make unlimited amounts of tacos, right? Because when we're looking at my formula, 1 scoop of salsa will make a taco. If I add all these things together. All right, let's move on to my carne asada. So if I have 12 scoops of carne asada, in theory, I can make 1 taco. If I have 12 scoops of carne asada, in theory, I can make 12 tacos. 8 tortillas, in theory, I can make 8 tacos. So which one am I going to run out of first? I will run out of tortillas first. So that's going to be my claim. Claim. Remember, claim is 1 sentence. And again, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so you can see my thinking. Let's see, claim, which is limiting reactant. Tortillas are the limiting reactant. My evidence. So this is where I don't necessarily like this problem because it doesn't always come out to be the smallest number. So I'm just going to say my evidence, there are 8 tortillas, 12 scoops of carne asada, and loads of salsa. Right, so my evidence is just my data. All right, my reasoning is if I can make unlimited tacos with salsa, 12 tacos with carne asada, but only 8 tacos with tortillas. Tortillas produce less product. I will run out of tortillas first. Cool. All right, guys. Hope that's helpful.